You can follow my Davos video blog at sandrarupp.wordpress.com to learn more, as well as my videos here at Career Expert on YouTube. And now for some of the key highlights of 2012. In January, I asked a Davos video question to world leaders. It was on boardroom diversity and executive team diversity inclusion. The video, with your help, was #1 in Davos YouTube votes at youtube.com/Davos. It was also a top video on Twitter all week during World Economic Forum for the search Davos on Twitter. I'm really looking forward to my 2013 Davos video question, and I hope you will follow my Davos video blog. In February, I recorded a special Valentine's video. It was called Greece, Hearts and Minds. As some of you know, Greece is a very special place to me. I named my company after the Parthenon in Greece, which is inspired by Athena, the helper of heroes and heroines. My video talked about how we can create a modern renaissance, which is a very important topic. I believe we must think about business in new ways, including investing in what I call the feminine leadership style. It's a key part of our modern renaissance, and I will continue to communicate about this in 2013. In March of this year, I had a very special announcement. I declared 2012 International Women's Year. Inspired by all of the amazing women around the globe and the feminine energy of 2012, I was delighted to say that 2012 is International Women's Year. We now have a female head of the IMF, we have a female vice chairwoman of World Economic Forum, and it has truly been a year for amazing women to inspire us all. In April, I had a really important project, which was I recorded videos on the topic of the Augusta and the Masters. During the Masters, I recorded a video asking the gentlemen of Augusta to admit women into Augusta National Golf Club. I pointed out that 99% of golf clubs have women members, and how important the Augusta tournament is to business and the world. 4 months later, in August, women were admitted for the first time into Augusta National. It was a really pivotal moment for women in leadership, and I was delighted to be a part of it. I had tweeted at Bill Gates, at Jack Welch, at Boone Pickens, at real Donald Trump, and others, and I'm delighted to thank Piers Morgan and Bubba Watson for participating as well. The feminine energy will be, as I predicted, a very key part of 2012 into 2013. I believe we are moving into a very important time in the history of business, into a more conscious-based approach of business. I call it the yin and the yang of leadership, the masculine and the feminine working together to create a brighter future. And I want to share some of the key highlights of 2012 because many of you have made these highlights possible. During the summer, there were 2 interesting things that I did. In May and June, for the first time, I participated in the MoFilm video contest for 3 brands. It was a really exciting project, and I am delighted to have participated in the videos. But I also made it a moment to introduce the feminine leader voice and the feminine voice to Cannes Lions. I went about it by creating additional videos on my YouTube channel at Career Expert, and I tweeted the importance of the feminine leader voice. I was astounded because during the Cannes Lions Ad Festival, my videos were top videos for a search of Cannes Lions all week during the Ad Festival for creativity. I think it just shows the importance of the feminine leader voice. Only 3% of creative directors at advertising agencies are currently women, but I expect that we will get that number up very quickly if we really focus on this topic. I have decided that making the media and advertising industry a focus is a very important goal of mine for 2013, and so I hope you will support me in terms of my future efforts on the topics of media and advertising. The other event for the summer was that in July and August I recorded a video that all Olympians are winners and what this means for CEOs and business. I was inspired by the founder of the modern Olympics, Pierre de Coubertin. I truly believe that we must focus less on competition and more on excellence, and indeed all people and all Olympians are winners. And when we look at that, and when we take leadership and think in those terms, we bring out the best in people. In September, I asked the CEO of Unilever and Unilever to change their strategy for the Axe and Lynx ads. I am a big admirer of Paul Polman, the CEO of Unilever, and his message of sustainability. He's created a wonderful sustainable living plan for Unilever. But I really felt that the Acts and Links ads were not in sync with the Sustainable Living Plan or the Sustainable Development Goals for the United Nations. I felt that I needed to speak out on the topic. There were other people who supported me, and I want to thank all of you who did. And so I recorded actually 3 videos on the topic, and those videos were top videos on Twitter for a search of Unilever for 4 weeks straight. I was happy to see that the Axe brand has changed their YouTube channel recently, and hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more positive changes with the Acts and Links ads. I would be happy to advise the CEO and the marketing head on future advertising for the Acts and Links ads, in that I do believe it's really important that this feminine voice be portrayed in really strong and positive ways, to have role models for both men and women around the globe. In October, I introduced myself as a brand ambassador for conscious capitalism, sustainability, and inclusion. I was delighted to do it, and I have introduced 2 demo reels on my Career Expert YouTube channel, which you can take a look at. I would love to help your brand, company, or organization promote conscious capitalism, sustainability, and inclusion. I'm really delighted to be on the Thinkers 50 Guru radar list for the world's top business thinkers. And as part of that honor, I think it's really important that I share these messages on behalf of other brands and organizations. So I do hope you'll take me up on that offer. I'd also like to extend a special thank you to the CEOs who are really advocating conscious capitalism and sustainability, as well as inclusion. I'd be happy to coach you on the yin yang of leadership. Please check out my website, because I actually have a really important coaching service around the yin yang of leadership, and it's a very creative one, so I think you'll enjoy it. Also in October, I followed the EU Women on Boards topic, and I communicated through 2 videos the importance of women on boards. I am delighted to share that Europe is making wonderful progress on the topic, and I look forward to the United States participating more in the topic as well. It was exciting to see that Europe has been setting targets at 40% for women on boards, and I look forward to following the topic even more closely in 2013. I took that opportunity to support women corporate directors worldwide, so I look forward to working with many of you on that topic. And as I've tweeted, some organizations who are suggesting that we move the needle on women on boards, I mean, to me, moving the needle means slow or steady progress. I actually am interested in putting the pedal to the metal for women on boards. As an innovator, it's very important that we work very aggressively on this topic, but in ways that are constructive so that we can accomplish our goals. The last decade has shown very little increase for women on boards, and therefore we really must put the pedal to the metal for women on boards and broader diversity overall. In December, I made a really interesting post on my Davos video blog. It's entitled Davos Men: Why December 2012 is the End of the World as We Know It, and Why That's a Good Thing. I believe the feminine energy is here. Take a look around. Don't be afraid to show your feminine side, because your feminine side is what is going to introduce the yin to the yang of leadership. I am excited for 2013 for a variety of reasons, and I am excited to share this message with you today. And through my Davos video blog, I look forward to covering Davos this year. The theme by World Economic Forum is Resilient Dynamism, and you can follow my Davos video blog at sandrarupp.wordpress.com. I look forward to sharing more in the coming days, and I'd like to say happy holidays to all, to everyone around the globe. A special wish for peace, hope, and happiness. From Parthenon Advisors, from Sandra Rupp, inspired by Athena, the helper of heroes and heroines. Many thanks for listening, and I'll be back soon.